Hi class, my name is Sheila Canarum and I am having to do things a little different today. Being as I have nobody here to help me to do this, I have improvised with my doll. As you can see, this will be representing Mr. French and I will be improvising the questions in between that they will be asking. I hope this is acceptable. Hello, Mr. French. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet me. My name is Sheila Canarum, and I am from Images of Yesterday. I have brought some paperwork for you to look over as well as some pictures, and I do hope that you can follow along a little bit. I brought some notes for myself so that I can relax and hopefully I can cover everything with you. It is a pleasure to meet you. You have a beautiful office. Okay, as I said, my name is Sheila Canarum, and I am the owner of Images from Yesterday. I specialize in photography that's vivid, it's real, it makes people feel when they're looking at the photographs as if they can reach out and touch it. Someone once said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. I believe that my photography makes this statement a fact. As I'm speaking, if you want to look along, I did bring some images for you to see. I actually brought the original that the average real estate agent would take. As you can see, this one is just a house. I actually had my son to go out and snap these pictures, and we tried to get as close to the advertisements as we could. This is just a house. And as you can see, these others are the insides of a house, the bedroom, the fireplace, etc. Then, if you compare them to, which I can see you like what you see, sir, then if you compare them to the ones I took myself, you can see that the fireplace, which is just a fireplace here, in mine, the fireplace looks like it is burning. You can almost feel the heat coming from it. They are so vivid and so real. As I said, anyone can snap a picture in a house. It just takes some talent and some special TLC to make them real where you can feel them. Like the fireplace, for example, or where you can feel the heat coming off of it, as well as like if you take a picture of a kitchen, it should be real enough, and with the special effects, they should be able to smell the coffee pot burning, one might say, when they look at the picture. I don't only do photography. I do virtual tours, things like this, so that what that means, I'm sure you know, maybe not, is that let's say someone is in Canada and they're thinking of moving to Missouri and they want to see a house. They can look at the pictures, but they can also click on the virtual tours and they can actually walk through the house, and they will be clear enough and vivid enough that it will jump out and just grab them, and they will be in love before they ever drive to Missouri, is how that works. Do you have any questions so far? How do I do the special effects? Well, I actually have a program, and it's actually called Takur, that I work with. It entices the picture and it gives them a special effect. I did bring my camera with me, of course. It is top of the line. It has everything you could possibly want on it. It just does everything. It's very dependable. Yeah, it's my tool. That's how that works. Have you ever heard of that? You have not. Okay. I understand that you are originally from Missouri and you're an avid hunter and fisherman. You are. You like to fish a lot. Oh, and you do enjoy what you do because you know the land. Yeah, I understand that completely. What I offer, as I did mention, is I offer clear pictures. The buyer looking at these pictures online can actually see what they're getting. They're from all angles. They're from every view, every nook, cranny, everything in the house, as well as the outside. We do the creeks, we do the trees, we do the bushes, the yard. I don't miss anything. A person that is looking at our pictures online can see exactly what they're getting. There's no hidden anything. They're very high resolution. I will also do all the pictures for the handout books like you distribute at the local grocery stores and things like that, where people can pick these up, at flea markets, etc. Casey's, whatever, they can pick these up. I would be doing all the advertising for you. I wish to relieve all your stress and of doing the advertisement, putting everything together. Your only job would be to go show the properties. Of course, you'd be answering all the questions. One might say that I would be the silent partner, is what I would be. I would be the one behind the scenes doing all the work on this end. Of course, I understand you do plenty. I didn't mean it that way, but I thought that would give you more time to focus on just the clients, and I could do, the other stuff. What's your question? You want to know if I would do all the advertising? Yes, sir, I would. I would take care of the billboard signs, like the big billboards. I would do all the books, of course. I would keep up with all your websites that you have out there. I understand there's several of them. I would do the virtual tours so you could walk through them. We would have pamphlets to hang out. I would take care of all of it. Like I said, that would relieve a lot of the stress off of you. Are you aware, sir, that the average person in real estate will spend $1,500 to $2,000 per month just on advertising? That would mean business cards, billboard signs, pamphlets, the newspaper ads, all of that. They spend that much every single month just on advertising, and sometimes it gets, it becomes more. With that being said, I think that I can save you money because I can cut down your advertising price, and on the other hand, I think that I can boost your sales. I enclosed my resume in here for you. If you will look, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the resume. It shows that I have worked at another company. They actually started off as a very small company, smaller than yourself actually, in a little bitty town, and we started doing the pictures and making everything, I guess, virtual, you might say, where everybody could see these. Everybody loved them. They are now one of the top real estate companies in the world. They have won awards, all of this, because they have carried out this. I think this is the new thing that is going to take over with the real estate companies. Your current situation, it's my understanding, am I correct that you take your own pictures? You do. Okay, do you use a cell phone? Oh, you do, yeah. That's a lot of the people are going to that. They are doing the cell phones, or just little snapshots and such. The thing of that is they do not print out very well. From personal experience, I have seen different ads on the internet and such where you have to look and you're thinking that's a little bit blurry, or maybe that's a little bit grainy, especially if they have to blow it up at all. It's fine for just the average person in a small town that maybe lives there and they can just drive by the property and see it, but it doesn't carry very well, like especially if you're putting it on a billboard sign or something. That wouldn't be good. Me taking away the advertising part for you, not only would it save you money, but it is going to free up your time dramatically. Do you have a family? You do. Do you like to play golf? Yeah, well, maybe I'm thinking, if I take some of this load off of you, it will allow you to become bigger and, into the showing of the property and the houses and such, and, spend more time with your clients on that part. And hey, maybe you can even get a game of golf in if you're going to do that. There's just so many benefits to doing this type of advertising with this photography. Like I said, it attracts people in so much more. If someone is searching for a house online, and everybody has this little dream that they want someday, they always, some might say a little white house with a white picket fence sitting on a bunch of land with cows, etc. Well, that's in their mind. I guess what I'm trying to do here is I would like to make this dream a reality, and show people that, what they are thinking in their mind when they see this online and they look at these pictures and they go through the virtual tours. I want them to say, oh my goodness, this is my dream. They have brought it to life, and that's the property that I really think I would like to have. Um, as far as price goes, as I mentioned before, the average person spends $1,500 to $2,000 a month on advertising alone, which is a lot of money. How I have worked in the past and how I think is best for everybody is, instead of me getting paid weekly or for the job or other things, I would like to cut down your cost even more. I would like to just, I guess one might say, ride this out until the sale of the house. And with these pictures being so dramatic and the advertising being so dramatic and getting it all out there, I don't think it's going to take very long at all to sell property. It'll go quick when they see what they love. But what I do is I normally get 5% of the real estate agent's commission. Meaning, let's say that it was $100,000 that you got, I would take my 5% of that is what I would do. And that way you're not out any money and, during the time, and we'll just write it out till the house sells. That way you won't notice that you're actually spending anything on it. I think that is very fair. And see, what else can I tell you about this? You ask if I do the aerial photographs. Well, yes, sir, I have. That we would have to work a little bit. That is not actually something that I include in what I'm trying to sell you today, but my husband actually does have a private plane. Of course, fuel and everything's so expensive. I have done that in the past, but I've kind of let it go. If there was a situation where you needed an aerial photograph, I think that we could probably work out something, but that's something that we would have to cross that bridge when it came to. There is other ways of getting aerial photographs that would be free to you, actually. We could go online and we can print out aerial photographs off of that. But we could work on that. That is definitely not going to be an issue. You're still looking at the pictures. Yeah, I know, they're pretty amazing, aren't they? I'm pretty fond of them. I guess my big question to you, Mr. French, is, without beating around the bush, do you want to sell more property? You do. Yes, that's every person's, big dream, is to sell lots of property and make lots of money. Well, I truly believe that if you allow me to join your team, I think that together we can entice the buyers through the visual images of the property that will make them just want to write you a check out today. I have seen this so many times, and as I stated before, a picture says 1,000 words, and you want to make sure that you get everything in that picture that you possibly can in order to entice these people so that they know that this is the property for them. I believe that we can make all your dreams come true, and I would like to see you go a long ways with this and put awards on your wall that you're one of the top sellers. Do you have any questions? Am I responsible for all of my? Yes, sir, I am responsible for all of my own, my camera, all my equipment. I will take care of all of that. That will not be any problem to you or any liability at all. Yes, I do take care of everything else. You mean the business cards too? Well, sir, the business cards that would be to your discretion. Usually your business cards, like, I don't have one with me here, but I think it has your name on it, correct? Okay. If you would like me to do that, we can do that too. It's my program that I have it's very simple. It's all right there. Yes, I can take care of all of this for you. Your only job that you would have to do is to, of course, answer all the questions about the property. I'm not in here to try to take your job or to take over anything like that. You would, of course, still be the person that showed the property, that answered all the questions that the client had, all that. My only thing that I would be doing for you, of course, like I have said, is I would be taking all the pictures, I would be doing all the advertising, I would put together all of your books, I would keep all the websites up to date, and I need to add also, sir, that I have learned in the past from personal experience that it's really awesome. It's an awesome thing to do. Let's say somebody lives out of state and they're curious, the pictures that were taken of the house, let's say they're in the middle of summer. Well, and it has a long lane. So let's say that the people go, oh, well, I'm a little concerned about that lane. What if we have to buy a tractor or such? I update the pictures for the seasons. So let's say the house is listed in summertime and it's hot and everything is green outside. I will take the pictures then. And if for some reason that the house has not sold and it is still on the market come wintertime, then I will make sure that I get pictures of the lane, and we will show the pros and cons of it, so that the people is not walking into anything blindsided. I really believe that the clients themselves will take this as honesty, and I think this will be a big plus to them. Not to mention there won't be any hidden agendas would be the word, sir. Do you have any other questions? The money, you mean the percentage that I will be taking? Yes, the percentage. You will not have to pay anything else throughout, the whole time. As if I said, like I said before, if I take pictures of the house and it sells in 2 days or 3 days, then I still take the same percentage out of the sale. Then again, if the house is on the market and it's on the market for 1 year or 2 years or whatever, it will be the same percentage. You will not be out any money. Now, if you do the math in there and you figure that, you're spending $1,500 to $2,000 a month and it's on the market for a year, then that's quite a bit of money to be out. You'll be paying that every single month. Whereas if the house is on the market for a full year and it has not sold, and then we take my percentage out of your commission, of course, then you will be saving money drastically. There's a lot of hours involved in this. There's a lot of time. I do guarantee my work at any time. If you are not 100% satisfied or you doubt anything or you want something changed, that is not a problem at all. I would work to the best of my ability for you, and like I said, I would very much like to be on your team, and I hope we can work out something. Okay. Any more questions, sir? None? I appreciate you meeting with me very much, Mr. French. Thank you very much for your time.